Well done on getting through to the end of this term. I hope you are well, and I hope you feel that the last few days have gone as you would wish. And I hope that you feel ready for a break as well. The sun's shining, and I think today is going to be a really beautiful day. So one to enjoy. Anyway. Congratulations, though, and really lots of congratulations. Congratulations on your academic work. Congratulations on sticking with your studies wherever you have been, whether you're here in Concord, whether you've been here at Concord some of the time, whether you've not been able to get here. Thank you and well done. Also, thank you for those of you who've managed to get really involved in extracurricular life, whether that's through the super curriculum, the academic super curriculum. I'm aware that some of you have been really doing well in things like Olympiads, in the medical conference and other things, but also in the sports activities. If you've managed to do some of those in the last few weeks, well done and thank you. Those of you who've kept yourselves fit as well throughout this time. And also, I tell you what I've loved is hearing your and seeing your laughter and your friendship and the fun that you've just had in each other's company. And I hope that if you've not been able to be here, you've still managed to maintain your friendships and maintain those social contacts, because such an important part of what we do. Anyway, this assembly, I've got a thought to share. We've got a video, a piece of music, and something from Mr. Kerslake regarding the holidays. And I think we'll start with Mr. Kerslake and his view on, if you are staying, what you need to remember.
Congratulations for making it to the Easter holiday 2001. Your staycation starts at 4 o'clock today if you're a boarder, and day students, hopefully you'll go home. And your holiday will continue then until, for boarders, it ends at 9:45 with room check or house meetings on Sunday the 18th of April. And then we'll resume the summer term on the morning of Monday the 19th of April with lots of COVID testing and online learning. And until we get those COVID test results back, we will be online until probably the morning of Thursday, 22nd of April. We'll aim to resume face-to-face teaching. So I hope you've had your breakfast today. You're watching this assembly now. Well done. Form 3s and Form 4s, you'll have your Enterprise Challenge Day. And Form 5, 6-1 and 6-2s, you've got a talk from Mr. Lawrence about academic study over the Easter holiday, followed by some subject-specific advice on revision. Our first holiday registration proper will be for boarders on campus tomorrow between 12 and 12:45 in the dining room and main hall. Piglets, yes, you need to go to lunch every day and register, but supper you can choose to stay at Piglet if you would like to and register outside 9. All boarders are required to register twice a day on campus at lunch and at supper time, so 12 to 12:45, 5 to 5:45, either in the dining room or in the main hall. You need to be in your rooms at 10 o'clock for room check every night of the holiday if you're lower school, and 10:15 please if you must register on time, not too early or you'll be signed in. You need to be on time with your card registrations please. If you're not, you will get detention the next morning at 9:30. Please also be on time for room check. As I said, be in your bedroom at night at 10 if you're lower school, at 10:15 if you are sixth form. Big change to holiday meal arrangements, please. So 6-1, you need to go to the small back dining room for your meals, queue where the lower school currently queues, and sit there and eat your meals, enter and exit by that dining room exit at the back. Lower school, you need to go around to the front of the dining room, opposite Hall Meadow, up the stone steps, and in through what was a fire exit door, and have your meals in the front dining room, in the corner of the front dining room, closest to my house, the black and white house, the lodge. 6-2, you're the same as always, going in the main dining room foyer, front dining room, and sitting in the main body of the dining room. There will be Sunday breakfasts and meal times are there. Breakfast 9 to 9:30, lunch 12 to 12:45, supper 5 to 5:45, and Sunday brunch 11:30 to 1 o'clock. Go to meals and register for lunch and supper, and then you'll be fine. Music facilities are available to you over the holiday. There's a booking link there for you to be able to book music practice rooms. Again, music practice rooms are for practicing music. The art room will also be open to those, particularly art students who need to work on their art from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock each day. And if you need to look at any of these slides, they will be available afterwards. Laundry will continue as normal for boarding residences, the normal rotas, and there won't be any changes for either Easter Sunday or Bank Holiday Monday. The library will remain open, but from 9:30 to 5:30 Monday to Friday. There are different areas for different year groups to use, and there are some additional times for local schools to drop in. There are different times for sport over the holiday, and also the medical room will remain open. And again, activities program. I have lots of information about activities. 6-1, 6-2, and lower school. You've all got different activities programs. Form 3, Form 4, your activities program is compulsory. You need to get up for 10 o'clock in the morning and attend your activities. Normally, we don't allow Form 3s and Form 4s to stay on campus over Easter. But this time, because we are allowing it, you are required to do all activities. Why? Because we think it's good for you and because we want the boarding residences quiet so that Form 5s can study, revise if they want to. 6-1, 6-2s, you're very welcome to join in. Form 5-2, if you'd like to join in the lower school activities program, you are very welcome to do so. But the activities are optional for you. 6-1s, we particularly encourage you to take some time away from study, to do something different, to relax. 6-2s, you need to relax too. A reminder that lockdown restrictions remain in place, but there is a change on the 12th of April when non-essential retail will reopen and hairdressers reopen. I know some of you are looking forward to a haircut, and we have got a hairdresser coming in the last weekend of the holiday. However, we also have town trips. So, lower school, Tuesday the 13th of April, 1:30 to 4:30, there'll be 2 buses to town for lower school. Thursday afternoon, 2 buses to town for 6-1, and Friday, 2 buses for 6-2. Again, failing to register will get you into trouble. So please make sure you carry your ID card and use them. If you change your plans, let duty staff know. Email holidays@concordcollege.org.uk with parental permissions and changes of plan. I need to remind you about the rules for staying over holidays at Concord. No overnight visitors. Normal college rules apply. Failing to register will get you detention. Stay on campus is a privilege, not a right. Day students should not normally be on campus, and sleepovers are never allowed, as we need to know where all borders are in case of fire. Make sure you sign in and sign out, going off campus, back on campus, and think about quarantine requirements and timings. Stay diurnal, don't become owls. Work during the day, sleep at night, keep to a sensible routine, work hard, play hard, but give yourself a chance to relax and catch up on sleep. Work smart, don't necessarily work longer. Finally, remember to have a very happy holiday and stay safe.
I said I was going to share a thought with you, and I was remembering when I was, I reckon this is now nearly 45 years ago, when I was a very young boy, and my dad was a really keen sailor. He'd always wanted to be in the Navy, but his health wasn't good enough when he was young to allow him to do that. So what he did was, like parents sometimes do, they follow their enthusiasms into later life and share them with their children. And so my dad used to take me out on his sailing boat, just a little boat. And you know, when I was young, he'd say, well, I'd say to him, where are we going? And he'd say, we're going over there. And he'd point to a place, I don't know, a couple of miles away and say, we're going over there. So I'd think to myself, well, let's go in a straight line then. And what he would do was to head off in what I thought was the wrong direction. And we'd go that way, and then we'd go that way, and then we'd go that way, and then we'd sometimes go back a bit. And I was thinking, what's that all about? And of course, well, I don't know if many of you, if you've been sailing, but I began to realise over time that, of course, one has to think about the wind and the currents, and you know, and actually what is possible. Maybe if there's an obstacle in the way, you've got to go around that. You might have other boats in the way, and so on. But the point, of course, in this is the journey to get to there is not always straightforward. You know, the quickest way to get from A to B is in a straight line. But that straight line is in a boat not possible. And I have to say, in our lives at the moment, of course, the straight line isn't straightforward. And I hope that your line this term has not been too much of this, but I'm guessing it could well have been. But then, of course, you can start to think to yourself, I've learned so much on the journey. Because doing all that with my dad in the boat, I learnt, of course, about winds and currents and the way sails work. I learnt about the tide. I learnt about the dangers of different shapes of waves. I learnt about patience. And I learnt to share time with my father, doing something which, when I was young, I just thought was pretty pointless, to be honest. And I hope that you have found this term, as your path has maybe waved a little bit and you've changed direction or whatever you've had to do, that you can see that we have had to learn together down this pathway. So thank you again, though, for what you've done, what you've given, what you've brought, and I hope that our next term is going to be maybe that the line will be a little bit straighter next term. Anyway, we're going to now hear a piece of music played for us by Davon. I'm really grateful to him for offering to do this, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Well, I thought we'd finish the assembly on looking forward. And once we've all had a rest over the holidays, and I'm sure some of you will maybe want to do a little bit of work, which is understandable. But as we move forward, I was reflecting a little and thinking about, well, what is the world that we're moving into? And I read something that Margaret Drabble, who's a quite famous author, had written about her view on the next step in the world's existence, beyond COVID, if there is such a thing. And of course, I think we'll be living with the virus for quite a long time, but we'll be hopefully learning to live with it in a much more normalised fashion. And she was suggesting that where we are at the moment is kind of this, the metaphor she used was like a leap, that we were leaping forward and we were sort of up in midair at the moment, looking around, thinking, well, what's down there, what's up there, and where are we jumping to? And she was saying, well, we're hopefully jumping to a world where we are doing more about climate change, where we are doing more about social justice. And these are all really good and worthy things. But actually, I was thinking, I'm quite looking forward to jumping into a world where, I don't know, well, I don't know about you, but what I miss is being able to do what I like when I like. And that got me thinking it would be really nice to hear what members of our community are looking forward to. And I'm really grateful to those who Mr. Gluck has seen and who've contributed to this next set of ideas. So I hope you'll enjoy Concordians reflecting on what they are looking forward to in this new world that we are leaping forward into.
When the world becomes a little bit more normal again, I look forward to going to music concerts, festivals, and watching sports in person.
Traveling without restrictions.
Hugging my friends.
More facilities open.
Seeing our friends and family.
Going home more often.
Probably everyone coming back.
Holidays.
Going to Asda.
Being able to travel.
After the pandemic, I would like to meet up with my friends at Concord and celebrate that we survived these 2 difficult years.
Football matches.
Theatres opening.
Music festivals.
Starbucks.
Going out to town again.
Being able to visit some Formula 1 races on location.
I love to travel, so can't wait until we can all go on holiday again.
Going on holiday.
Being able to travel.
Holidays.
Going on holiday to Greece.
Travelling.
Caravan.
Going on holiday.
No more one-way systems. No more foggy glasses. I'm not wearing my mask.
Going outdoors and cafe hopping.
Going to the dentist.
Well, obviously getting a haircut and home food.
Definitely getting a haircut.
Have a haircut.
Have my haircut.
I want to have a haircut.
Getting a haircut.
To travel the world and meet up with my friends and family.
Saturday night activities at Bill.
I'm looking forward to football.
Can I say going to the pub? Yeah. Right.
If I'm going to be honest, a pint of beer in a pub.
Yeah.
A nice big pint.
Going out with the in-laws for a meal and a glass of red wine or 3.
What are you most looking forward to after lockdown?
I'm looking for, holidays, get a tan, look good. All that, shock my body, 6-pack.
To see my sister in Reading.
My aunt and uncle who are living in Birmingham. To catch up with all my friends and family.
Go to the seaside with my family and make sense. Freedom!
I'm looking forward to going to TK Maxx and buying more pointless furniture.
Well, thank you to all of those people, and I'm sure you've got your own thoughts on what it is that you're looking forward to. And let's hope that all of those thoughts and dreams can come true in the next months ahead. Anyway, have a great break. I hope you find some peace and some happiness, and I look forward to seeing you again at the start of the summer term.